My beloved child, be careful. Open this now. Do not dismiss what is set before you. The one you hold in your trust is not who they have appeared to be. A veil has covered their truth, but the fabric is thinning. The air grows heavy because revelation presses against silence. Pay attention to the unease in your chest. It is not imagination, it is a warning. Type Amen if you believe in God. Be careful. Do not turn away from this moment. Someone close has worn a mask so long that even their laughter has become hollow. Listen to the silence that surrounds them, to the strange hush that follows their words. These are signs of truth rising from beneath the surface. Watch with clear eyes. Be careful. What hides in shadows cannot remain there forever. You have felt the stillness when they enter, the heaviness that lingers after they leave. Their mask trembles and soon it will fall. If you do not open your eyes now, their secret will shape your destiny without your consent. Type Amen if you believe in God. Be careful. The unease you feel is not without reason. The late-night stirring of your heart, the sudden shift in atmosphere, the laughter that rings too sharp, all are signals that something is concealed. A truth long hidden moves quickly toward the light. Prepare yourself to face it. Be careful. There is more beneath the surface than what has been shown. The mask before you shines brightly, but it hides shadows underneath. The air thickens because truth is pressing through. Do not ignore the signs. Your spirit already knows what your eyes are just beginning to see. Type Amen if you believe in God. Be careful. You stand on the edge of unveiling. What has been cloaked is being torn away by light. The weight in the atmosphere, the restless pulse at night, the uncanny silence when you enter, all point to a revelation that will not delay. Stay alert, for choice will soon be demanded of you. Be careful. The laughter you hear hides a trembling underneath. Their words are bright, but their heart whispers another song. The air grows tense around them, for their mask is cracking. You must not be blind to what is before you. See and be ready. Be careful. Do not skip over this. The veil of deception is lifting, though slowly, and the truth beneath is not gentle. The signs surround you. The stillness, the unease, the way your spirit recoils though your mind resists. Trust the signals, they are not wrong. Be careful. Shadows cannot hide from the light forever. The one beside you conceals motives you have yet to glimpse. You already sense it in the tremor of the room when they arrive, in the faint shift of their gaze. Soon what is hidden will be plain, and you must decide what to do with it. Be careful. The truth you have ignored now insists on being seen. The mask that has shielded their nature grows thin. Even their smile carries a fracture you can feel. The air presses heavier, and your spirit refuses peace because you are meant to notice. Be careful. Deception has walked with you in plain sight. The one you thought was steady is not as they seem. Already, cracks form in their disguise. The silence betrays them, the laughter rings false. You must open your eyes before the truth strikes you unprepared. Type Amen if you believe in God. Be careful. The unease you feel at night, the sudden chill in the air, the silence that falls around them, all of it whispers of revelation. You are being prepared to see what has been hidden. Do not dismiss what your spirit is already telling you. Be careful. Someone wears a mask before you, and it grows weaker by the day. Their eyes shift when yours meet, their tone brightens too sharply to be real. You are not imagining the signs, they are signals of truth pushing through. Stay watchful. Be careful. The truth is circling, pressing closer, seeking to break free. The one before you hides intentions beneath a painted smile. The heaviness you sense is not chance. It is heaven tugging at your awareness. Soon you will see clearly. Be careful. What is hidden strains against its covering. You already feel the weight of it in your chest, the strange quiet that surrounds them, the glow of unease in the night. The mask will not last much longer, and you must be prepared to face what lies beneath. Be careful. The silence around them is too sharp, the laughter too thin. These are signals, not coincidences. What you believe about them is not what they truly are. Their mask is crumbling, and soon the truth will walk into the open. Type Amen if you believe in God. Be careful. There is a heaviness in the air because the truth is near. The person you thought you knew conceals a face you have yet to see. Your spirit knows what your eyes resist. Trust the unease, for it is leading you to clarity. Be careful. The glow of midnight whispers warnings. Your heart beats restless because deception trembles close by. Their words charm, but their essence does not align. Watch the cracks in their disguise. Soon they will widen into revelation. Be careful. You stand in a tense hour. The laughter that reaches your ears carries shadows. The silence that follows them is heavy with truth. You already feel the shift. The mask cannot hold much longer. Stay awake. Type Amen if you believe in God. Be careful. Do not ignore this. Someone you know cloaks their truth in brightness, yet the shadows behind them betray their intentions. The unease in the atmosphere is your confirmation. Their mask is slipping. See it before it falls completely. Be careful. Your heart senses what your mind tries to deny. They are not who they appear to be. Watch how the silence bends around them, how the air thickens when they speak. These are the signs of truth about to break through. Be careful. The atmosphere grows heavy because revelation presses near. The one you trust is not who you think they are. Their mask flickers, their laughter cracks with hollowness. You must open your eyes to the truth before it shapes your path. Be careful. What was hidden in shadow is shifting toward the light. You feel it in the stillness, in the strange glow of unease, in the weight of silence that trails behind them. Their mask cannot survive much longer. Be ready. Be careful. The time of unveiling draws close. The air thickens around you, signaling what your spirit already knows. The one near you does not carry the truth they claim. Soon you will see beyond their mask. Be careful. Your restlessness is a message, not a mistake. The person you trust carries a hidden face. Their charm veils their truth, but not for long. The atmosphere has begun to reveal them. Watch closely. Be careful. Do not turn from this. The one you have believed is cloaked in shadows behind their light. Their mask shifts when silence surrounds them. Already the weight of truth pushes through the cracks. You must be prepared. Be careful. The laughter you hear does not match the spirit behind it. Their brightness flickers too quickly, their silence too sharp. You are not imagining these signs. Truth moves toward you, unstoppable. Be careful. A veil has been drawn, but it cannot remain. The one close to you hides more than they reveal. The air grows tense because exposure is near. Pay attention, your spirit is already awake to it. Be careful. The mask is fragile and it is breaking. You feel it in the weight of the room, in the midnight glow, in the sudden hush when they arrive. The truth will soon stand uncovered. Stay watchful. These are not accidents. These are signals rising like waves against the shore of your life. The silence you feel is heavy because it is full of truth about to speak. The face you trusted shows you only one half, keeping the other veiled in shadows. But shadows cannot endure in rising light. The story you believed was smooth, but now the cracks show. Beneath it pulses something restless, demanding to be revealed. These are not accidents. They are warnings dressed as whispers. The air tightens not by chance but because truth is approaching. What was rehearsed before you was never whole, it was polished to keep you calm. Yet your spirit has grown too vast to be fooled. The other face is stirring, restless, and exposed by the light in you. These are not accidents. They are signs arranged like stars, forming constellations you cannot ignore. The laughter you heard was painted. The stillness you felt was real. The mask has two edges, one for you, one against you. Tonight the veil thins, and you will glimpse the restless truth hidden beneath their careful performance. These are not accidents. They are signals of endings and beginnings. You have outgrown the small cage of illusion, and the cage rattles with unease. The story told to you was smooth because it had been practiced, not because it was true. Beneath it lies a living truth, pulsing with urgency, unwilling to stay silent any longer. These are not accidents. They gather like storm clouds, carrying thunder in their silence. The one who smiles at you hides another face behind their calm. You were given neat lines, polished stories, rehearsed gestures. But truth is not rehearsed. It breaks, it burns, it interrupts. The hour of interruption has arrived. These are not accidents. They are echoes of something unraveling. The truth has watched quietly, waiting for you to rise. And rise you did. The moment your spirit stretched, the mask began to falter. What you once accepted as reality now shows seams. Yeah. These are not accidents. They are waves of revelation crashing against the shore of your life. You felt the silence change, the air turn thick, the laughter shift sharp. Those were not coincidences. They were warnings. The story you trusted was only the cover. The real story lives beneath and refuses silence any longer. These are not accidents. They are messages arriving in strange disguises. The sudden hush, the restless nights, the faint unease when they walk in, all are signs of unveiling. What you thought was steady has a second face, restless beneath the mask. That restless truth is awake now, and it will not sleep again. These are not accidents. They gather around you like hidden witnesses. You feel the weight of them in your chest, the knowing you cannot explain. The story you were told was painted neat and flawless. But now you see the cracks, and from the cracks light pours. The hidden truth stirs, ready to rise. These are not accidents. They form a pattern that demands your attention. The silence is a curtain, and tonight it parts. Behind it is not the face you thought you knew, but the other, the one that believed you would never notice. But your spirit grew, your light rose, and the disguise cannot survive your vision. These are not accidents. They are signals calling your eyes awake. Every sudden pause, every uneasy glance, every restless night was a thread pulling you toward truth. The mask believes it still hides, but it trembles in your presence. The truth beneath is alive, restless, and done with silence. These are not accidents. They are movements of destiny pressing against your skin. The story you accepted was clean, rehearsed, convincing. Yet your soul has grown too large to be contained by fiction. The restless truth has noticed your rising light and is already tearing through the seams of the mask. These are not accidents. They are revelations forming in the air around you. What you thought you knew is only half the story. The neat performance was crafted for your trust. But truth is not neat. It is raw, unsettled, and burning to break through. It will no longer wait. These are not accidents. They are signs stitched together by unseen hands. The mask you trusted hides a second layer, and tonight it quivers under the pressure of your spirit's growth. You have become too luminous to ignore the shadows. The restless truth is watching you, waiting for the moment to break free. These are not accidents. They are the tremors of truth beneath the surface. The stillness when you enter, the hush that follows, the smile that feels too polished. All of these are whispers of what lies beneath. The story you were given is not the real one. The real story is alive, and it demands to be known. These are not accidents. They are the language of revelation, spoken through silence and unease. You have sensed it already, the second face, hidden but restless. The story told to you was only rehearsal. The true story pulses beneath, aching to reveal itself. The curtain is lifting. These are not accidents. They are cracks forming in the mask of illusion. You have grown too much, your light has stretched too far, and the disguise trembles under your presence. The rehearsed story falls apart. The truth underneath burns impatiently, ready to rise. These are not accidents. They are signals arranged with purpose. The laughter too sharp, the quiet too sudden, the heaviness in the air, all point to one thing: a face with two layers. The mask is smooth, but the truth beneath is restless. That restlessness will soon become revelation. These are not accidents. They are the storm before unveiling. You feel it in your chest, in the silence, in the heaviness that trails behind them. The polished tale you accepted cannot contain what is about to break. The truth has waited long enough. It is moving now. These are not accidents. They are messengers dressed as unease. The curtain pulls back, and the face you trusted reveals its other layer. What you believed was rehearsed, practiced, made smooth for your comfort. But the truth is alive, restless, unwilling to hide anymore. These are not accidents. They form a prophecy written in silence. You felt the air thicken, the night stretch long, the shadows lean close. These were not coincidences but signs. The neat story is unraveling. The truth beneath is restless, pulsing, demanding to be seen. These are not accidents. They are signals building toward unveiling. You are meant to see beyond the polished gestures, beyond the careful words. The other face waits beneath the surface, restless with its own fire. It cannot stay hidden, not now that your light has grown. These are not accidents. They are whispers that grow louder with each passing hour. What was smooth and rehearsed now feels brittle. The other face, the hidden truth, strains against its mask. It is done being silent, and it waits for you to recognize it. These are not accidents. They are signs sharpened by your awakening. The stillness you notice, the silence you feel, the unease that lingers, they are not random. They are the restless truth pressing through, reminding you that masks cannot survive in light. These are not accidents. They are warnings wrapped in quiet moments. The story given to you was built to calm, not to reveal. Yet your spirit has grown restless for truth. And truth, restless itself, will not remain hidden much longer. These are not accidents. They are alignments set in motion long ago. You see the cracks in what you once believed. The second face has always been there, but your light was not yet strong enough to reveal it. Now it is. The mask trembles. These are not accidents. They are the foreshadowing of unveiling. The story told to you cannot stand much longer. The restless truth claws against its covering, and your spirit has already sensed it. Tonight the curtain pulls back. These are not accidents. They are threads woven into your awareness. You are meant to notice the heaviness, the silence, the uneasy laughter. They are not random. They are the restless signals of truth pushing forward. These are not accidents. They are the heralds of revelation. What was masked is cracking, what was hidden is stirring. The rehearsed words fall away and truth, alive, burning, undeniable, emerges.